Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm going to show you how we can work with iTa'Leem from the very beginning. So this is a super basic on how we can work with iTa'Leem. So that's the landing page. Now I'm going to show you how we can work with iTa'Leem if this is your first time logging in to the system. So first, log in using your IIUM username and password for email. Once you are logged in, you will find the course that you have been assigned to, and this is basically the basic look of how the iTa'Leem looks like. So each and every of this square is actually called block. Okay, so if you're not comfortable with having so many blocks on your landing page, you are more than welcome to customize it. If any of this block is irrelevant to you, you can just close the block. Okay, you can push to the side, or you can even remove from the landing page. Okay, so say I don't want to have this, I can just delete, or I can hide the upcoming events block. Okay, don't worry, just in case you would need this block again in the future, you can still add the block here. Okay, so there is an option where you can put the block back to the landing page. So once I finish, I can stop customizing this page, and this is how my block would look like. Again, if you don't want to see any of the blocks that are irrelevant to your experience navigating the iTa'Leem, you can just push to the side, or you can remove it as I said earlier. Okay, so say this is how my landing page would look like, and I'm going to proceed with the course that I have. You can click on the course and proceed to the course that you have been allocated with. By default, you would get 4 topics that have been assigned to you. Okay, if you need to have more topics, then we can actually add in the editing page. So this is basically how the course page look like. Okay, now I'm going to add materials that I have prepared for the entire semester. Okay, so this is the materials that I have prepared for the entire semester. I have my slides, I have my PDF notes that I'm going to share with my students, and I have some other assessment that I have prepared in the other folder. Let us just start with putting all the notes first. As I highlighted earlier, by default you would have 4 topics, which of course is not enough for us to fit in all the notes that we have for 14 weeks. So we're going to add some more topics later on. Another thing that probably you can enable in your page is if you want to make sure the students can keep track whatever activities you have put inside iTa'Leem, maybe it's a good idea to actually allow the tracking of the page. So we do have one setting here. Okay, let me just go back to the options. So it's actually in administration. Okay, in course administration, and there is edit setting. Okay, you would go to this page, and in this page there's one options where you can actually have completion tracking. Okay, so in some courses the default is null, but you can turn it on. So having these options, it will allow the students to keep track which materials that they have actually completed. So now let's proceed with arranging our topics according to what we have prepared earlier. I'm going to turn the editing on. So this is where we're going to put all the materials in. This is all in edit mode. First, let me just add the topic for up to week 6. So I'm going to add 2 more sections. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 more topics. Add topics. Okay, so now I have 6 topics. I'm going to prepare up until week 6 only, and in here I can modify the title of the topics, or you can keep it as is. Usually I will go with the title of the topics that I have prepared in the slides. So say the first one is Intro to Data Management. That is how I'm going to put in my topic list. Okay, so I have all the 6 topics that I have prepared for this semester, and I can add all the materials that I want to have here. Okay, let me just remove the task that I have prepared earlier. Say now I'm going to add the notes. Okay, so the PPT is for my view and the PDF is for my students' view. Okay, so if you want to have this file hidden from the students, you can just click edit and hide. So the students can only see this file in their view. You can actually check this by going to switch role and go to students view. As you can see here, the students can only see this one file, so they won't be able to see the PPT file that you have just added to iTa'Leem. Okay, and return to my normal role. So you can do the exact same thing for the remaining of the weeks. Say I can add this. Okay, so don't forget to make sure that turn editing on. Okay, and then I just want to make sure all those PPT files are hidden from the students. Once you have all this, we can actually set up so that the file can actually be shown directly from iTa'Leem rather than the students will have to download the file one by one. What we can do here, we can edit the settings and we can actually pick how we're going to show the file to the students. The default is automatic. It depends on where the students actually view the iTa'Leem course, or if you want to make sure it is when you have it embed, it will automatically shown in the page, in the new page, and it's embedding in the iTa'Leem itself. Let me just show you how the embed will work. Okay, so I have just set this as embed. Now let's have a look on the students view. If I click on the file, that's how the notes will look like. So they don't have to download and view from Acrobat Reader. They can just click on the file and then it is embedded directly on the page. It's a lot easier to go this way, so just in case the students wants to go to another topic, they don't have to switch the tab or switch the window. Okay, so I think that will be all for the introductions, the first introductions to how we add the materials into iTa'Leem. I hope that is useful. Let me know if there's any other topics that you would want me to focus on iTa'Leem. Thank you, all the best, and good luck. Assalamualaikum.